A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to HWH Season 7, where currently I got another layout put together. As such, point A to point B is simply going to include the likes of this launcher, which has to be manually reset. Of course, you've seen this exact kind of launcher in most other episodes of HWH. Sometimes there are different styles, different versions of it, but it's pretty much the same exact sort of thing. Uses a rubber band to create tension and launches a model forward. In this case, it's going to go from here through a hump down into the custom turn kicker, which is one of several things that I have gotten in recent years. And for the grand finale, we're going to include this launching bit, which came with another set regarding Track Builder Unlimited kits. And there's been a ton of them that I have unboxed throughout this whole season, so it's going to be sort of a commodity here in this season, and probably going forward as well. The real question, though, is how do any of the models that I have here perform in terms of stunts? That's going to be the main focal point here. Can any of these models utilize stunts to their own advantage? Well, it's time to find out here on HWH. First model that we're going to be putting to the test is Roadster Bite. I have to set the launcher manually, but I also have to have the custom turn kicker reset manually if it's activated as well. And just like that, it looks like Roadster Bite just wasn't really suitable for stunts. But it can give you a pretty good idea of what is to be expected here. So, we're just going to set Roadster Bite over here for now. The custom turn kicker, as well as the, I don't know exactly what to call that piece, but the point is, everything's reset now. Jeepster is up next. Well, get stuck in the custom turn kicker. I got a feeling it probably won't do very well if I try again. So, one chance might be all that these models will get, especially since I'm under a bit of constraints lately. And I get that some episodes are also kind of being rushed at times. But that's what happens when you have a really busy schedule complete with a lot of full-time work. Well, looks like Turbolence sort of did the same kind of stuff as what Roadster Bite did. But hey, gotta give it credit because it at least made it all the way to that part of the track. So that's just pretty much what will be at least declared the winning zone. If they can pull off at least a decent stunt thanks to that piece, chances are they probably will succeed. Well, I'm not sure if the Volkswagen Beetle should be getting points for going upside down, but I suppose it's worth something at least. But that was its one and only chance to make it to that other side of the track, so that's pretty much just that. Next up is the Hummer EV. Another one gets stuck in the custom turn kicker. So that's not going to do very well. Yeah, that's pretty much just that. Next is the 11 Charger RT. Oh wow. That one's also kind of a success. Well, you know what? That's probably what it'll be. The success zone. Yeah, the Hummer EV just keeps sliding around the place, so kind of have to secure it at times. We have ourselves the Lamborghini Huracan LB Silhouette Works Edition. Another one flops at the custom turn kicker. So with that in mind, that pretty much just concludes that part of the story. 95 Camaro convertible. Not really. Case closed on that part. As we move on to a Torpedoes model known as Bullet Nose. Three in a row. 3 flops in this exact part of the track. So looks like 3 models have made it all the way. Everybody else has not. So let's see if we can increase the number of winners here. If we can at least get a good stunt by any of these models, that's technically how we're going to conclude this challenge the right way. And the Mazda Repu doesn't even make it to that point. So at least we'll give it credit by doing much better than all the other guys that have gotten to this point in the track. Time to move on to Hyperfin from Team Hot Wheels on Netflix. It almost performs a full flip. So there you go. That's Hyperfin for you. Electrac. It flops, but at least it made it. Great work. Everything is now reset as we move on to the Mazda RX-3. Okay, another flop there. Ferrari FXX. Yeah, FXX is what its model name is. Well, that didn't do so well. The FXX just isn't really good for this part of the track, so we'll just leave it where it is. Right there with that whole grouping that you could see all the way over there. Vampira, last model. Can we add up the winners grouping to 6? Well, I guess not. So in conclusion, looks like we have ourselves only 5 that have made it. The 11 Dodge Charger RT, Turbulence, Roadster Bite, Hyperfin, Electrac. Everybody else, including Vampira, Lamborghini Huracan, 95 Camaro, and of course the almighty GMC Hummer EV, have not necessarily done so well on this layout. But you know what? Stunts are probably not everybody's specialty, regardless of what layout it is or what model goes down the track. So I suppose that just concludes this bit of HWH. See you next time